Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Meenal Jain, and today we are going to talk about overthinking, worry and anxiety. Now we all have gone through this. And I really want to start with a quote which says my life is full of terrible things that has never happened yet. What I mean to say is we all have such hypothetical problems in our life that has actually never happened, which actually don't really make sense. Maybe that is never going to happen to us. Now I can understand that worrying is actually evolutionary. When we just evolved to be human beings, we were worried about finding food and shelter, and we would see a predator and we would just get worried instantly, and then our instant action would be to run away and find a safe place, and then we would calm down and go move on with our lives. Those things meant life or death to us. So I can understand that worrying is evolutionary and we are prone to worry. But in the modern times, we are not going through life and death situations, but we actually worry about them as if they are life and death situations. For example, you might worry about like a loan or your exams or maybe a partner. You might be worried about your relationships. You might be overthinking about your crush. You might be overthinking about that business or that new opportunity you got. You might overthink that it's a bad opportunity, it's going to be really bad for you, you are going to go through a loss, and so on and so on and so on. We go through that loop and we all know that. Now, worrying is a three-step process. Basically, it's trigger, action, and then resolution. For example, you see a predator, you run away, you hide, and then you're safe. That's the resolution to your problem. And then you move on, you're calm. But what about your modern day problems? Some of our problems are so untangible. There is literally no head or tail to that problem. Sometimes they're just imaginary, they're just hypothetical. We just doubt somebody. We are just worried about what is going to happen with the stock market, not in our control. We are worried about, oh, we are going to get stuck in the traffic. Again, traffic, nothing we can do anything about. Now, what I want to say is, when you have a problem, the modern day problems can be really far fetched in the future, or they can be in the past. Some words that you said to someone, you might be worried about that. Something that happened in your past, or something that is going to happen in your future. Our modern day problems are really not under our control. So basically, what I do when I'm overthinking or when I'm really anxious about something, the very first thing that I do is I journal about it. Now, by externalizing your problems, you actually start solving them. When you just get it off your chest, you are very calm. When you just write down your problems, they are very externalized, and then you feel really calm. Plus, after writing those things down, you can just think about it. You can just reflect upon whatever thoughts you're overthinking about. You can just reflect by saying, oh, whether can I control these problems, what I'm thinking about, or are they uncontrollable? If they're uncontrollable, you know what to do. You know that you're supposed to just move on. I know it's easier said than done, but the only solution that you have is to forget about them and move on. Now, the problems that are under control, for example, a loan, or maybe a business, a big business that you're supposed to start, and then you're just anxious and you're worried how it's going to go, how you're going to find your clients, and how everything is just going to, work basically. What you're supposed to do next is just break them down into small pieces, such tiny pieces that you can resolve those problems. Those tiny parts, you can resolve them. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to break something down into such tiny handleable things that you can just work upon them. What happens now is, when you break it down into such small actions that you can act upon, I told you that worrying is a three-step process. First is a trigger that you got. It's a three-step process. First is a trigger. That thought was your trigger. Next is action. You write it down, you break it down into small actions that you can act upon every day. when you're acting upon them, you just forget about worrying about that problem, because again, you all your energy is just utilized into taking action. Now what happens next is those small success will give you that feeling of resolution. You will believe that, oh, you can just, you can climb this mountain, you can get this business running, you can just, be debt free by just earning small amounts, which are possible if you work every day on them. So basically, in a nutshell, I want to conclude that a lot of your problems are going to be just imaginary. You just create that imagination where you're thinking that your partner is cheating on you. What I want to say is, just notice your thoughts, note it down, reflect upon them, and then instantly you will find the solution to your problem, and you will stop overthinking and worrying and being in that you know, overall conscious and anxious feeling, and which is really bad, which is going to just affect your mental health, it's going to affect your hormones, ultimately it's going to affect your health. So these small tiny habits of journaling your thoughts is going to create a massive impact and change in you. And thank you so much. I'll be glad to help you. Since I have gone through these things, I really don't want somebody else to go through it. And so I can talk about it as much as you want. And do like and comment on this video. Let me know in the comment section whatever topics you are overthinking on, whatever things that you're just, anxious about, something that is not in your control. You're just thinking about it, and maybe not me, or if someone else who's watching this video can help you out. So thank you so much, and please follow my channel, subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.